Hey, people. I'm laughing because this is like I think the fourth or the fifth time I'm trying to record this thing. Every time there's an interruption with the phone. At first, I put it on silent, and then um, I started trying to be funny by explaining another um, story, but then I'm just like, it's not working, so I had to restart. And then my alarm started ringing in the middle of the recording. So then I had to start again. Okay. So this is the final start. I'm continuing. So here I am doing a vanilla sponge cake with blueberry filling. So sponge cake actually is my specialty. I do really good sponge cake, if I may say so. Okay. Because I have taken time and I've mastered how to do it. It's been years, it's been long years of learning how to do this sponge cake. So, what I do is of course, put simple syrup, that's sugar syrup, on it and just soaking the layers with the sugar syrup. And then with this particular one, as I'd said, she wanted blueberry in the slices. So I did that on the cake, and then I put, what is it called, this one? Whipped cream. I used whipped cream as the frosting. So that way in between the layers, and then making sure that they're level. But I think here I sort of messed up. I cut off too much at the bottom. Yeah. And don't worry about that crack over there, because it normally just disappears when you put frosting on it. It holds up. The cake still holds up. Yeah, so doing my coating, my first coat before I put it in the fridge to chill a bit, and then come back and do the final coating. This was actually my son helping with the camera. He's very good at that, though sometimes it was really shaking. So I was at the shop with them and my kids. And I don't know if there are bakers out there who have their kids always wanting to help. And I'm like, why a client cake? I won't be able to give you to help. Let me just do it on my own. You just watch. You can help me with other things. So that's how I just keep them busy. So that's me doiling the cake, making sure that it actually gets through to the bottom of it gets through to the, like, through the, what is this thing called, the what's the board, yeah, to get it through the board. And this trick I actually learned from a friend. I'm gonna just give credit where it's due. I actually didn't know that I can pierce through the board to hold the cake. So I learned it from her. She's Sly. Big up Sly. She has a bakery called Namelok. Yeah, so all that is just to make sure the cake stays in place, all that doiling. I use straws as well, just to keep it, because sometimes sponge cake can be, especially when you have layers, one's layer can slide out of the other, like, and then fall off. And we're not going to have that. No way. No way. No. We are not repeating cakes. We are not redoing cakes. Nope. We're doing the doiling to hold the cake in place. So after that, now I'm putting my final coat of whipping cream, and then trying to smooth it as much as I can. I don't know if it's me alone, but the smoothing normally takes so much time, and just to get the cake smoothed out is so hard. Sometimes takes me a while. I normally get stuck here for a while. So if there are any tricks, I say tricks. Ugh, oh my goodness, tricks and tips that you have out there, please let me know. All right. Thank you. Yeah, like I said today, the interruptions are the person you've just had walking around here is my sister. She came visiting. Yeah. Anyway, so now smoothing it as much as possible, and then because the client did not really want so much frosting on the cake, hizi part zinaonekana hakuwa na shida nazo, she was okay with them. And then now it had to go back into the fridge to set a little bit more as I was doing other things. I think I was packaging cookies as I was making the cake, so that I can now put in the other design on the cake. It was beginning to get dark here, and I think even on the next part of the video it kind of got a little bit dark. I hope I was visible enough. Yeah, so now into the fridge and then out again. I had colored some of my icing, some of the whipping cream, because of the design that I wanted to do. And that was it. I was just doing that. Can you see that? Using my palette knife and just putting marks. Yeah, very randomly. Okay, randomly, but still in a pattern, in a line. Doing that just in the sort of in the middle. It wasn't very exact, but in the middle there. And then now after that, I used my gold to paint the sides of the frosting. There's, as you can see, it was getting dark, and then I didn't have nice lighting, and then the kids were there. They were already getting impatient because it was late. So we did that painting, and I had to put the cake again in the fridge, just chill it a bit so that the frosting kind of gets hard before I start painting. So I painted like that, painted those edges that were coming up, yeah, all through the cake to get it to have that particular design. I don't know what this design is called. I just did it. Hey, there, it sort of went overboard. I used too much. Yeah. So painted it. I actually had free, what do you call this? Free to design the cake. I was free to design it. That she didn't have any design. She just said, just do what you can. So I like such cakes. I am able to explore new techniques and just try them out. So that's how the cake ended up being. At the beginning I thought I'd leave it like that, but I sort of just tried to go around and fill it in. Yeah. And then just making sure, trying to be thorough. Yeah, trying to be thorough on on the green parts, just filling them in. At this time, there's a lot. I'm trying to be as fast as I can because already my daughter ameshachoka. She's already tired. She's like, Mom, can we go home? Can we go home? She gets really bored really fast. My daughter. Yeah, so we did it. So I was trying to keep her busy as well so that she doesn't really disturb. And yes, I got that done, and then I thought of doing at the top. I was looking at it, trying to decide if I should go. You see those rings the way they were, if I should do the whole, all the rings in gold, but I thought maybe it might be too much. I'd be trying too hard, so I just did some drops and then just did the edges there, as you can see, and the cake was done. It was so simple, so simple. Then I had to think of how to put the spheres to decorate them. I used the mint spheres with yellow, because I know yellow and gold can almost be the same, to bring out the goldness of it. The yellow spheres would bring out the gold. So that was it. Then we put the topper there, and that was the final cake. The next morning, before I packed it for delivery, this is how it looked. So guys, people are getting their orders in. Please make sure that you are ordering. Thank you. Bye.